All right, part 2 for MIG welding aluminum lap joint. We got the gun. I hold this in my right hand because I'm right-handed. Again, the adjustment speed, Kemp's. The adjustment for your wire speed is right down here. Notice that there's a little delay here. It's not as instantaneous as steel, so I'm going to hit the trigger. It just hesitates for a half second or something like that, so just realize that. And I want you to get a little bit of experience with this. You have to go a little bit quicker with aluminum, and the aluminum also interacts differently. I've got some other videos I'll show you of how fast it heats up. So we'll use the camera to zoom in here as best as we can so you can see as much of the weld puddle as possible. It's going to fall here. There we go. All right, I got my safety gear on. I got my gloves, nice dexterity gloves, safety glasses.
You want to just show angle quick before you light it up? Like, yeah.
So I want to point my wire right down in that crack. I don't want to be up here, and I don't want to be down here. I want the wire to lay right in there. And I'm going to start with a tack weld, move over for another tack weld, and then I'm going to start back here. I'm going to pull the weld along. If I push the weld, if I start here and I drag, I'm going to melt through, and I'm going to have a big puddle of aluminum down on the bottom. All right.
Go ahead and just tack weld like this.
All right, tack weld over here. Let's just analyze it here. Not as good. This tack weld over here, it did touch both, so that's a little bit better one. All right,
Ready?
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Is that good for you with the screen?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
Burn it in.
It's like it's not grounding. See the paint on there? Let's try that. So if we're looking at this weld here, something wasn't right. I don't know if it was a ground issue or what, but I skipped past that just to show a good weld bead here. We can see it kind of looks like there's some little dimes kind of stacked up, and that was just the pull, kind of stop, back up, you know, pull, kind of stop, back up, kind of this back and forth motion. It turned out okay. Let's do the other side now.
The video turned out awesome.
Did it really?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Sweet. All right, let's try that again.
You get set up and then I'll...
I should just mention here, this aluminum absorbs the heat way faster than steel, which makes it difficult to weld thin aluminum. Right now, if I just take my glove, it just melted the side of my glove, right on there. If that was steel, it wouldn't have done that. So I don't need to tack weld because I've already welded the back here, but it's good practice too. I'm just going to start back up here and weld, kind of push it along.
Go ahead.
It's hot.
Oh, it's beautiful too.
So aluminum, again, recap, pulls the heat real quick. That was about roughly twice the speed that I would weld steel with. It turned out pretty nice. We'll cut it and we'll show you a part 3 of the cross section of the weld so we can see, hey, did our settings, did they work correctly? And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to cool this off right away. Aluminum looks cold whenever you come across it. This is probably close to 300 or 400 degrees, and we can check it. We can put it right in some water and it's going to get hot. aluminum welding.